I heard you wanted a drugstore only bridal makeup tutorial. Let's get into it. So now we have our base. We just got done setting with the L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection powder. We're gonna go in with other powders to reinstate everything. I am obsessed with the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Bronzer. This is so good. So I'll just reinstate where we have put, everywhere we've put bronzer. And these light layers, these light intentional layers is going to give us very long lasting makeup. And that is what we want. If that's our wedding day, we need our makeup to last through everything. So these light layers is going to help us to not look cakey, but is going to give us the most long-lasting base. And of course, I always like to bring a little bit of the bronzer down on the neck as well, just to define that shadow from the jawline and make everything look more connected, as well as your ears. You might want to bring it on your ears. You might want to take your earrings out. This is what happened to part one. I just start talking and saying so much information because I have so much information to give that this ends up being at 10 minutes and I can't fit it into one part. For the blush, I have loved Milani Luminoso for years. In my YouTube videos way back in the day, you can say, like, if there's a blush I'm going to wear on my wedding day, it's this one. And it is one that I did put on as a blush topper. It's just so beautiful. It has this luminous glow to it. It matches the tone of the Lumi blush we put on underneath, and I just feel like it gives a really natural, beautiful, radiant finish without it being like sparkly or glittery or too much. Morphe and ColourPop are the eyeshadows that I would definitely recommend for your wedding day. And from the drugstore, we're going to use this Midnight Dune palette from Morphe, and we're going to start with a warm brown right here, and we're going to run this through the crease. We're going to go into this warmer, darker brown, and we're going to put this right up against the lash line. You don't need something super intense, but a brown, warm, smoky liner is really going to look good on everyone, and you don't have to make this a wing either if that's something that is complicated for you. Do what makes sense for you. Now we can go in with a more detailed angled brush, and we can go in with a darker color and stamp that right along the lash line to close any gaps we may have created, but I'm not going to blend this one out because I don't want it to get too dark. Another trick you can do is go back into your bronzer. I love to use the same complexion products on my eyes that I am using on my face because it just gives your face, again, a harmonious way about your makeup. Like, harmonious is the best thing I can think of to describe it. So I'm just going slightly above that like smoky, sultry thing that we created here. And then I'm going to go slightly below on the under. It's our wedding day. I'm going to wear glitter, but that's just me. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I am going to tap this on my inner corner using my finger. And this is how I would do it in real life. You're just going to get the best payoff. Look how beautiful that is. I love it. I think it looks so good. You can even go into a smaller brush and take this black shade right here and add just a little bit more definition. I do recommend a little bit of definition on your lash line no matter what if you're wearing false lashes. Then I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's a little bit more skin toned, and just tap that on the center lid. You don't have to. It's like a more champagne kind of color, but I think why not? More is more. I'm going to curl my lashes. This is the Japanesque one. I think I got it from Walgreens. It is a fantastic lash curler. I did not believe people when they said that you need a more expensive or pricey. This isn't expensive regardless because the item itself isn't pricey, you know what I'm saying? But to have one that's not $1 from the Dollar Tree actually does make a difference. I use my favorite drugstore mascara. I cannot put this one down, lately. It is the Colossal Bubble Mascara. It might seem like I am talking fast and trying to get all through this. I'm not actually in a rush in my personal life, but I seem to give too many tips and tricks throughout each step and stage of the makeup, so I'm just going to have to make more of these videos, which more are coming, don't worry. But yeah, I keep running out of time. That's why this is in 2 parts. So use your favorite drugstore mascara. This is mine because it holds my curl so well. Something I always think about when I am doing my mascara is I heard someone say one time, if you are skipping doing your bottom lashes, you are missing out on prime real estate. And I think they are so right. I used to never, ever wear anything on my bottom lashes, but I'm telling you, something about it makes the look more complete, especially if you're wearing fake lashes. Don't skimp out on that. Try it, experiment with it. It will change your life. The skin, you guys, is skinning. This looks freaking beautiful. I'm going to use the Ardell 421s because they are drugstore lashes, and I don't have any other drugstore lashes in my collection. I have a lot of Lily lashes, and I don't think those are considered drugstore, but I do love Ardell. That used to be all I wore for years. Always take your lash, measure it against your eye. If you want a half lash or if you want a whole lash or whatever you want, measure it against your eye and then pinch it where you need to cut it. And cut it. Always cut your lashes from the outside corner, not the inside corner, because oftentimes they have a gradient, and if you cut from the inside, you will lose that gradient. Look how beautiful that lash is. It's so natural. It just looks like my lashes, but better. No lash with a lash. It's great. I'm going to take a Q-tip and just clean up very lightly any mascara that I might have. We've got our lashes on. We're looking good. Let's do our lip. I'm going to go in with the Milani lip liner in 04. 03 and 04 are my favorite. 03 is so hard to find. You can tell my favorite drugstore lip is the NYX Soft Matte Cream in London. And then I like a little bit of dimension in my lips, so I'm going to take a little bit of concealer, and by that I mean an actual little bit, and I'm going to dab that in the center over and over and over until she's blended, and I'm just getting a little bit of brightness. Apparently I'm out of my favorite gloss. I have it upside down because I cannot get the rest to come out. So I'm going to use the NYX Butter Gloss. This is great. I also love the Infallible glosses. This is going to give us a very highlighted, glossy effect, but it is beautiful. For drugstore, that drugstore lip combo, are you kidding? So good. Seal it with the L'Oreal Infallible Sealing 3-second spray, and you are done. Oh, I need a new one. This will make you more dewy also if you want it without making you greasy or oily. The Hard Candy Glow Unlock.